Hello, part 32, I believe we are on now. I did let this go for a really long time last night. And I did a little tiny bit of work on my space station. So let me show you that really quick. I don't think it was super significant, um, but it is worth kind of giving y'all the update. I sifted through literally all of my powder. So I had a lot, and that's all done now. And I've already stored everything back in here, minus some, I guess, not all the products, but I stored a lot of it back in here. So yeah, let me show you the little bit that I actually modified. This large core is still totally empty, but I made a large greenhouse up here, and I've started to populate it. So I've got just a couple of animals, not a lot, and actually I had some Orbis, and they just disappeared. I have no idea how that happened, but they are no longer here. I've got some Urchibuds, some Pop Tops, a single Mushi, and a single chicken. So I will be expanding that. I'm going to get some of the Fluffalos, because I know I'm going to need like cryonic extract and static cell and stuff like that. And then I've also got a really rudimentary garden up here, and right now I think it is all plants that grow back. I had, ooh, what? Something started, what? Something just like randomly started me on fire? Is it the plant maybe? That must be it. Weird. And then I've got some bees going. So we all know how I like bees. These are going to start to die. And the other ones are going strong. What I did find out is that the day-night cycle on the space station is incredibly long. So it just takes a long time for anything to change there. I am going to dump all these. And I might even just get the next one going. I am going to need to make, you know, a watcher or two up here, so that we can make sure that these bees are continuing to produce even while I am in other portions of the station. And I put a cargo crate up here just because it's got plenty of room. And it's basically going to be all of my produce style stuff. So all of my bee things. I'm actually keeping my bees in here, but they will probably get transferred over to here eventually, simply because I have more space, or I might update this to have more space than 32 slots. But yeah, this is what I added. I really wasn't sure. I was a little hesitant building this because I didn't know what it looked like. But this is what we've got. So it's kind of awkward because I feel like this is a lot of missed real estate. You know, you could add down here, and it has like a door on the left and right and a door on the bottom. So to me, that's also a little awkward. I know this layout for the yeah, it's definitely that plant. This layout for the what am I trying to say? This layout for the farm is not particularly ideal, right? Like it's far more functional than it is aesthetic, and that's not necessarily a bad thing, but that is definitely the truth. Far more functional than aesthetic. Was really hoping for a hen egg there. I don't know if you can actually hatch these eggs. Nope, it becomes rotten junk. Or maybe just that one did. I mean, whatever. I don't have anything else to do in there right now. So, that's the kind of tentative plan. And then let me quick go here. So you can see I've got the large core down here and another large core here. I'm going to do some space here, and then there's going to be something else built here. And there'll be a space here, and then I'll build down. So there'll be kind of this like shell around these two large cores, which I think I have detailed before. Yeah, the garp berry is somehow radioactive. So there we go. Oh, the other thing I found out, which I could not figure this out for the longest time. I found out that in order to get people to move into your space station, you have to cover up this glass. This glass does not actually count as a block, interestingly, because if you notice, I can mine out these background blocks, but you cannot do anything to this glass. So this glass doesn't exist. So you can see I put glass over it. I had a big stack of precursor glass, and I just put glass straight over it as a background block, and then that was all I needed in order to get these folks to move in. What I am kind of realizing, which is kind of unfortunate, is that they are like the lowest level tenants you can possibly have. So I think I'm going to still be making kind of like a, you know, a residential like slum village essentially elsewhere, but this is fine for now. So that's what I had accomplished last night. Just a little bit of upgrades there to the space station. And then I just took a look at all the other planets to see what we had available. And I really wanted to check out the Aether Sea. I think I'm also going to be going to the Proto World. I did the Cybersphere last time. I might check out the Lightless. I don't really know what the difference between a Lightless and Shadow World is. So, interestingly, this has an elder biome on the surface, so I might want to investigate that. And then the other thing I noticed, I have no idea what this means. Strange changes of a space-time detected very deep beneath the planet's surface. One space-time anomaly detected. So I really want to investigate that. But it also looks like this planet is going to be pretty dangerous. I don't have cosmic or aether protection, and frankly, I don't really know how to get that. So, you know, there's like one. There's like one EPP that gives it's like cosmic and darkness resist, I think, but I don't know of anything that gives aether. So it, oh, you know what I should do? I should try to upgrade some armor, make some new armor. And maybe I'll be able to make cosmic or aether resist armor. So we'll do this the easy way. I'm just going to slap down the armory right here. And I should be able to make immunity and sanity. That's really convenient. Being immune to slime is pretty nice too. Tritanium, tier 7. Bio-ooze, shield, bash, push. Proto and bio-ooze immunity, that's pretty sweet. I do not have nearly enough aether. Wow, that's a lot of aether. So, Anyways, what I want to look at is the armors I can get. So Assassini is tier 6. It does make you immune to Aether, and it gives shadow resist. This isn't bad, but I'm not going to be using a machine pistol at all. Let's see what other things we have that are a reasonable tier. Champions is tier 6. Hammer, axe, mace. Wow, damage times 1.3 and 3% crit. That is quite good. I'm not using either of those weapons right now, but I should be using a mace. Glitch get, I think, a 2% crit bonus with maces. I can show you that here. Weapons. Yep, 2% crit and 5 crit damage with a mace. I don't like axes because you have to like hold it down and release it. You do get a little bit of crit with like a bow or crossbow. And then you get a bunch of bonuses to shields. Yeah, the 30% cosmic weakness really sucks. And the Borderlands shield gives you really negative electric, radioactive, and cosmic resist, I think. So that's why those resists are so low. It might even just be electric and cosmic, but those resists being that low are partially why, it's partially due to the Borderlands shield. So what was it? Champions. This is a definite possibility. This might be nice to just have. I do not have molecular nanofibers. Not even close. What do you need for that? Synthetic material and graphene, and for synthetic material you need carbon and poison. Okay, so that's not too bad. That means I can make it. So I need a bunch of poison. And poison is in with my liquids, which is this first one. So let's just do like 50. Because nanofibers each take 2. So this would allow me to make 25. Which really isn't all that much. Oh, and I need my graphene. No middle one. Graphene. I know you can buy graphene for really, really cheap as well, so I may want to do that. Yep. So graphene is not our limiting reagent, but there we go. Should also make that teddy bear. I think Ursa Minor still has that quest. And then I need 4 cotton wool. Just gonna make what I can. We're gonna make the teddy bear and then convert all the rest of it to canvas. Alright, you can see that I've literally never made any dye, because I don't really think there's any particular reason to. Any clothes that I would want? What's this? Writhing tentacles. Wow. Yeah, it doesn't really look like anything else particularly interesting here. Douche hat. Mark of the Edgelord. Yeah, so where were we? We were looking at champion, right? So I do have enough molecular nanofiber. I'm going to need dense alloy and tritium. Wow, I do not have a lot. Can I make that? I took all my crafting stuff apart. That makes me mad. I'm trying to think where it would maybe be. Man. Nope. 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 Then the other thing is it may be in the matter assembler. I took it all apart last night because I was like, oh, tomorrow I'm going to be spending some time getting my crafting stuff set up, and I just didn't do that because I'm stupid and lazy. Yeah, so tritium, I don't even know, but I cannot make all of this, which is a shame because it would be really nice to upgrade from 175% power multiplier. This would like double it. So champions, we're pretty close, but I need to figure out how to make tritium. We'll do that later. Let's keep looking on what I want as a backup. And actually, I'm going to need to write this down because I swear to you I will forget otherwise. So champion armor. I'm going to say that that's kind of going to be like a good base. And remind myself to get a hammer or a mace. So we could get corrupted armor. Flings eyeballs. That's actually quite good. Although it needs synthetic material, which unfortunately I made all that I could and then immediately converted it into molecular nanofiber. I also don't know if I have iridium bars because I don't think I've gotten a lot of iridium. Immune to most terrain effects. That's also quite good. I don't think it's very... It doesn't look very high on armor. Oh, it's tier 4. Okay. But it'd be very good in this system I'm in due to the Aether and Lightless World bonus, right? That's big. 25% more health and 15% more damage. Let's see what else we've got. Dark Matter. I don't think I have any Dark Matter. Gives Cosmic Resist. What about Densinium? Also quite good if I used like a Densinium Mace. 2 crit, 25% more damage. A good amount of resists, but no Aether or no Cosmic or Darkness resist. Dreamers. You need a bunch of ancient artifacts. Oh, Dreamers is I think one of the best that you can make, right? Yeah, you need these very particular ancient artifacts. Then it gives you a ton of immunities. And you've got Rad and Cosmic Resist per piece. Wow, that's pretty good. So you get like 38 Cosmic Resist and 25 Rad Resist. That's very good. Good thing to work up towards, at least. Graphene is tier 4. Guardian is tier 4. This is also... Oh, Guardian might be good. Yeah, I kind of like that. Not much better than the Evader set. But it would give me some cosmic resist and some actual, like, meaningful set bonuses. Right? Shield regen and shield stamina and shield bash, and then the mace damage, which would be another compelling reason to get a mace. And what do I need for this? Advanced alloy and phase matter, which I should have all of those pretty much by the truckload. Listening style, perfect for Floyd. Fire Nova when hit. Intersect. It reduces your ship mass? That's a very interesting effect. Just have it equipped while you're actually on your ship. Invader makes you fall slow. Irradium. Oh, I'm gonna starve. I don't know if this is Legione or Legion 2. It's the same thing with the Assassin. Is it Assassin 2 or Assassini? Do I even have something I can eat? I don't really have anything that I can eat. I guess I can drink the milk. There. Okay, whatever. Legione, Legion 2. It does give 4% crit with a short spear. And that's a big deal. I don't have the synthetic material, though. Millennions. Well, that is, maybe that's what I want to get, because that, I think, is pretty much a pure upgrade from the Evader, right? And that's more synthetic material. God dang it. So what do I need for this stupid synthetic material? Carbon. Oh, okay, alright, I have a little bit of carbon. I don't need to be so butthurt about this. Let's make another 50 synthetic material. Frackin universe, man. 22 minutes ago, I was like, yeah, let's go to this Aether Sea. Oh, but I should really get new armor. I am now 22 minutes in and finally making some armor. It may not even be the armor. It was M. Millennions. And I also need refined Violium. I have a little bit of that too. Shield and sword. Health times 1.2. Okay, so you do lose the physical resist, but instead you have fire resist on each piece. And you get more health and energy on every piece, which is convenient. Better protection, better power multiplier. So yeah, I think this is a pretty fair trade-off. Raiments of the Indecisive. There. Man, that's nice. I went from like 175 to 350. The only thing that means is maybe I should use a sword. If I can get... Yeah, I guess like... Or even this, right? I like that combo. Yeah, I don't like the 3-hit combo like that. I do have this mace. Yeah, okay, so this is fine. Is that, I wonder if that's going to count, though. It'll be easy to see. So we go from well, let's actually go here. So from 371 to 391. Okay, so this does count as sword and shield. Cool. Then maybe I want to make a new shield. Right, do I want to get something? I don't even know if I can make some of these. Warsworn. Zithracite. Yeah, Zithracite would be really awesome, but I can't make it. Tritanium. I might actually be able to make tritanium. Pioneer. No, that's not very good. It's fine. I really like the Jishinan key. 7% health and 11% armor. Making me immune to shock is very convenient. So what do I need for Morphite? Don't you make that here? Iridium, liquid protocyte, phase matter. I don't think I have iridium. Oh, I do. And I'll need liquid protocyte out of my liquids, which is... I don't remember. No, that's mech fuel. Okay, it's a lighter green. Alright, just so we don't have to do this again, let's make 15 more fight. Using your chemistry mastery, you have managed to create a whole new type of metal. We shall call it Morphite. I bet it's awesome since you made it. Aw, thanks, Sale. You're awesome. Because I made you. Trianglium Pyramid and Penumbrite. Here we go. Yeah, the Jishinaki is way better. It's also worth a ridiculous amount. Holy crap. Making like 2 of these and then selling them for 10,000 seems like not a bad use of my pixels. Man. So I have 158 health just with the sword. When it's actually equipped, I go from 158 to 221. That's wild. Oh, I guess it's also because of this, right? When I have a sword and shield, I get an extra 20% health. I may want to have, like, an additional bow. Just to have something long range, because this thing is really annoying because it takes so much energy, and it's really slow. Whatever. This is fine. We'll pretend it's fine. I just don't want to take any more time. We're going to dump a lot of this stuff. Pretty much everything that is like a finished thing. All of the ore I'm going to keep because that's going to go in the blast furnace later. And I don't want to have to take that all back out later because I'm lazy, if that's not clear. So anything that's going to get thrown in there will stay here. And actually, for sake of ease, so that it's separate but still safe, let's do this. And then actually the bees I'm going to take. So, we're almost ready. We're going to go to the science outpost. I'm going to get rid of my bees, and I'm going to sell off a bunch of my superfluous gear. I've got a bunch of armor and weapons. And this is really, really quiet. So let's crank that up a little bit. Alright, so for the drones, we just get pixels. And I think that's all I had. I didn't have any. Queens, but I did have some stacks of 1,000, and I got almost 10,000 pixels for all that stuff, so that seems fine. Then we want to find someone who I can actually sell to. Got a lot of extra stuff here. The murder manipulator I will keep, simply because I think there's a crafting recipe with it. It's technically a unique item. I don't even know if you can craft it later. Mibut Sushi. I already have a shock needler. Broken Promise. That's a lot of max health. And a lot of capacity. I'm going to hold that, and I don't even know what I'm using right now, so I might use that instead. I don't know if this is a unique. I've never seen it before. It's a two-handed spear. Cheap ward ballista. I've always really wanted to use bow and arrow. Maybe that would be my next character if I do play another character after this. Void Howitzer. It's a grenade launcher that does shadow damage. That's pretty sick. Just sits there. Okay. Does it have a special? No, it doesn't. Oh, it's one-handed. That's cool. I'm gonna sell it. So a shrimp of side pitcher. It's also a little rocket launcher. I already had a force gauntlet, so I don't need a second one. Bunch more pixels. That's Cosmic Resist, technically speaking. Yeah, and we can sell the Force Gauntlet. Everything else is an EPP AUG, or I suppose I can get rid of that. And I can get rid of the Short Spear now. Yeah, I think that's safe. This is getting pretty full. Should get rid of some of the crap. Like, some of this stuff I am going to want to keep so that I can decorate rooms with. But some of it I really don't need, like... I don't know, I don't think I need that. The precursor stuff is cool. I'll get rid of all the bugs, because they're just reminders that they weren't bees. They're fake. It's a little bit better. This is surprisingly full too. Can get rid of some of the random chests that I'll never use. Okay. Alright, then I think there's a dude here who sells graphene for 25. I swear I've seen it for like 6 before. I'm gonna pick up a couple Orbis eggs to replace the ones that somehow got destroyed. I'll just buy 100 graphene. It's way cheaper, way easier to just buy it than it is to craft it. Like starving again. So let's buy 20 canned food. Now we are ready. Now, after 35 minutes, I can finally warp down to this planet. That's not what I want. I want you two to come with me. Sacrifice yourselves for the greater good. Yeah, we're gonna do it. I am very scared. I don't want to die. Slime, bubble, gravity. Okay, well, I don't know if the EPP I'm using is actually going to matter. Yeah, do I want light 3? I think I do. More than I want the acid resistance. I think, at least. I really don't know in this situation. A dead animal. I don't like that very much. So I'll extract that. And I don't really know what we're going to encounter. Are we going to encounter more poison or more radiation, or do I want to use one of the other level 4 EPPs? I have no idea what the right call here is. I guess we'll double check really quick and look at the different biomes. Cell Aether, Cell Field Aether, Aether Sea, Hellhive, Elder, Crystalline Swamp, and Aether. Crystalline Swamp Aether, okay. So there's a Cell Field Aether and a Crystalline Swamp Aether. Cosmic Resistance and Aether Protection. And I don't even know what Aether Protection even means. Where's my light 3? I must have, as an idiot does. Yep, an idiot does that thing. We're going to use radiation. I don't really think it's going to matter. But I want something that's going to give me the breath. And I want light 3. Wow. Okay, it dumps me in Aether. And I'm assuming this is Aether Dust. Yeah. And what is this? Aether Stone. And what is this liquid? Water. So it decreases my energy regenerate. Let's see how long I can last. Probably not very long. Okay, those are spiky. Something's just killing me. I don't know what was killing me, but something just started killing me. Okay, so this is what I'm using right now. I don't like that it reduces my max health. Yeah, I know I'm gonna, I feel like I'm gonna have to like farm this planet just ridiculously slowly. Because I think there's too much on it that's good that I want. This stuff also gets dropped when you die, so I'm just going to put it up here. And then crafting materials get dropped when you die. I don't really think anything else of consequence does. Like maybe some of these get dropped, but the things that I've really noticed are you drop your blocks and your crafting mats, and both of those things are very annoying to lose. Do I have food that is going to give me Aether immunity? Preferably something that I have a lot of. Deadly heat, defense, powerful swim boost. Shadow tint and shadow resist. Well, when I find something, I'll know that I'm going to want to grow a lot of it. I really don't like how these things don't last very long. Like 2 minutes does not feel like a very long time. Yeah, I have nothing that's particularly relevant. That is a shame. Really quickly then, what I'm going to do is I'm going to look up Frackin Universe, Aether C. And just try to figure out really quickly, like, what can I do? Oh, great. They're among the deadliest in Frackin Universe. Acid protection is a requirement. Huh. Acid protection and poison protection. So maybe that actually changes what I use here. Maybe I use my poison EPP with acid shield. Although this could be outdated, I don't know. But let's at least attempt to play it safe. This may be a little bit more functional. We'll see. Okay, it beamed me down to a completely different location. Interesting. Well, I mean, I am very concerned. Okay, good. We'll get this. Whoa. I'm gonna get a bunch of Aether while we're here. And as soon as my health starts going down, I am out. Okay, Yeah. I don't understand what starts dealing damage though. Like, is it the Aether? That just doesn't really make any sense. It really may be like I just can't really explore this yet. I might need to do a little bit more work. Do want to get some of that Aether rock. Oh boy, yeah, you can see how slow that regen is. And I'm not going to last too much longer, so let's try to make this quick. I'm really watching my health because I know that after a pretty short period of time it really starts going down. Okay, we'll call that good. I did not get a lot. Okay. So that counts as a tier 7.2 planet. Yeah. And what did we get? Wow, we actually got 400 Aether Stone and 134 Aether. I am going to go back, and we're just going to get liquid Aether. Now I'm in a completely different location. I do want Aether Dust, because Aether Dust is a very good siftable material. I'm not entirely sure all of the things that we can use Aether Rock for, but we will investigate that as soon as we can. I think this is Densinium. Durasteel. Ah, that's interesting. Oof. That energy regen is painful. Oh, and there goes my my health. So it must reduce you to a minimum energy regen, and then say like, you know, this is the minimum, and that's as bad as it gets. Well, it just makes me immune to shock. Okay, so that is not the planet for me. And that's a shame, because I really wanted to investigate what the heck this even means. I want to investigate this Elder biome. The Dark Primeval does not appear, I guess minus the magma storms. You know, that's pretty dangerous, but there's no vacuum and no other particular dangers. I will want to use the cooling EPP here, because obviously, you know, if there's going to be a bunch of shit on fire, probably be good to use something that's going to give me heat immunity. And we're going to continue to use my Light 3, because on these dark planets I have found that to be just invaluable. A little Erythian algae. Some carrots. Oh, you killed stupid idiot. He killed the bee. What the hell? Here's another bee. Makes me pretty mad. Oh, it's a honey queen. Great. Man, it feels so good actually killing things in like a non-double-digit number of hits. That was something that was getting real old. Like, it took me so long to kill stuff. But I guess that's really my own fault. Like, all I needed to do was upgrade my gear with something that was not particularly difficult to make. What is this considered? Tier 5? Okay. So much easier, and that's a good thing. So what we want to do here is actually be on the surface. Because I want to see the Elder biome. I don't know if I've ever seen an Elder biome. Like, maybe I have, but it's a big dinosaur. Ooh, a manipulator module out of them. And I'll keep my eyes peeled for bees. Hey, digger. Am I not using? Well, I'm using the cooling. That's annoying. I wonder what that radiation is even. Oh, it came from this one Elder stone block. It's like, there's no radiation on this planet. Mutated Elder soil. Okay, good. I was gonna say, please don't make me radioactive again. It's a big frustration. Oh, scissors guy. Tropical heat, oh no. Oh gosh, my health is really low. What the heck happened? So this is the Elder biome. Let's get back to the surface, because that's probably where the interesting things are, but I really don't know. That's Essentia Obscura? Wow, I should not have drained that then. Because that is a pretty rare liquid. Whoops. I'm not a smart man. Algae. What's my armor? Every ticket goes down by 3. I think that's relatively bearable. Ooh, okay, that's fine. I just really don't want to land on the stone. No, why did I do that? I did not want to land in the liquid. I had almost stopped being I had just stopped being insane, and then I just got another bout of it. So I'm not really sure what the hallmark of this biome is, besides just having like elder stone and elder soil. Like, part of me feels like there's got to be something else that sets this apart from other biomes. And I'm kind of hoping it's a bee. That would be neat. I like bees. Here's one of the Hylatl Castle things, right? Yeah. Yeah, it is nice doing real damage. It's kind of awkward getting used to this attack pattern, because it stabs out in front of you, but it stabs at, like, legitimately different angles every time. So, like, the only time you can really hit something multiple times is if it's a large enemy. Hey! Hey, I got the samurai. Oh yeah, you know what I still haven't done? Still have not chosen my class. Right, so I'm a knight. Yeah, my specialization, right? I chose my class, but not my specialization. So I can't get paladin yet because you have to perfect shield the final boss. A two-handed shield. That is interesting. A two-handed shield. So Juggernaut is disabled. Samurai is disabled, but I can get it? Okay, so even though I unlocked it, it's not actually enabled in the game, which is odd. Valkyrie is female only. Take damage from a 250 block high fall without dying to unlock immediately. That's really cool. Gain access to Gungnir, a spear that turns enemies into a healing ray of light. Gain access to Einer Jar, a tech that allows you to grant invulnerability to a nearby ally. Those are both cool. You're gonna play that in multiplayer. I'm gonna turn my desktop audio down just so it's not muddling with the game. Crusader wants to attack with broadswords. Conquistador is unavailable. Berserker is unavailable. Dragoon wants you to use a spear. Then Dark Templar. Prefer halberds and size. Huh. I'm not sure I would even want that. What do I want that is not disabled? Gosh, I legitimately don't know if I would even want any of them. I don't want to use a two-hander. I could just pick Dark Templar because I don't think, since it doesn't matter at all, at least for my preferred playstyle, like, I could just get whatever. I'm gonna turn the sound down, it's getting a little loud for me even. I think I need to get an armor stand. Oh, and I need to be scanning this stuff. Oh, crap. I'm getting pretty close. And, yep, that does it. And what is this going to do? Oh, it just turns the light on the display. What's in the shield? The Oculus Reaver. Oh, yeah, that's the one that, like, the special firing mode on it makes it where, like, you are the... or at least your perspective becomes the perspective of the eye, and it launches the eye. We can close our menu. A culture of beauty. Our trinocular vision. Wow. This is so snooty. Unfortunately, the other races do not understand. Lily calligraphy. What do you got? Not much. What do you got? Also not much. Oh, I do need to get rid of these, though. So all that crap. Let's steal all your stuff. Alright, peace. I'm also going to immediately abandon the quest you just gave me, broski. Sorry, I just don't really care. It's nothing personal. Whoops, not what I meant to do. What are you? You weird thing. Hey, that worked. Oh wait, it didn't. I still got deadly radiation. And I just got the insanity. It's really cool. It's really good. I'm glad that this game is good. No bees. Very peculiar. I expected bees. But I always expect bees. Let's go under. Oh, it's one of these. I got murdered by one of those, like, I don't know, must have been 5 times in a row. But what had happened was I got trapped in a giant shadow gas, like, ocean, I guess you'd call it. And I could not escape it. And then, of course, I had to get my body back, because I ain't gonna leave that. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. Let's heal up. Or let's just escape. Let's just do that, okay? I mean, let's just not die, right? Like, that's a good plan. Not dying is cool, it's good. It's, yep, okay. Oh, I hate that. A nasty wind is blowing radioactive fallout right to your position. Good times! So we can beam back down, and we're going to go to the right. And I actually think what's going to happen is we're going to run into the Elder biome pretty quickly this way, too, because this is a pretty small planet. And this is also another opportunity to look for bees, or treasure chests in this case. Take all those puppies. And I do actually need that Grand Avian sarcophagus, so that's helpful. That's a big tree. Oh, it's a redwood. That's a big dinosaur. It dies so fast. No! That was a bee! What the hell, bro? This is like the worst day of my life. 2 bees have died. For no reason. Nothing makes sense. Those are not bees. Ooh. Here are some things. Yes. Take all of the that. Oh, nice. And the that. And that's a crappy chest. That was not as good as I was hoping. Guess I got a manipulator module out of the deal. A potato. And some algae and some cotton. Oh no! You're a friend. You're cool. You're a pangolin. 3 tech cards, that's pretty nice. Stealing all of the potatoes. You're a friend. So I'll just steal all your pixels, it's cool. You are highly... What is this? That looks like a... Oh, okay. I thought it looked like a plant that would actually be, like, worth harvesting. But it literally gave me 1 research. Oh, there's my cat. You probably can't hear him, but if he comes in here, you'll hear him. He's very loud. Oh, ooh, ah. Okay, the bees can stop hiding. You are a drama queen. No. That's not true. You don't even know me. You think you know me, but you don't know me. I'm electrocuted? Oh, because my shield makes me immune to it. Yes. That is very good. But then it makes it where anything I get close to gets electrocuted. So maybe I'm the one, maybe I've been the one killing the bees all along. Oh, that would just break my heart. I'm not crying, it's just... I was cutting onions earlier. Right before I started streaming. So I am essentially a living Tesla coil right now. So that's really interesting in that the shield makes me immune to the shock. But like I can still be technically shocked. Yeah, here's the elder biome. Is that a bee? No, it's just one of those stupid butterflies. F. I don't want to be insane. I want to be sane, and I want to catch bees. That's all I've ever wanted in life. Irradium. Yeah, I think this is where I would... Is this maybe where I was digging? I think it might be. Yeah. So that means I have now gone around the entire planet. So then, I'm going to start digging down. Down, 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 down. The issue is that I want to be able to warp back up. F. Yeah, those things can just F right off. Whoop. 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 Oh. No. Catch something. There we go. Wow, that's a big. I've been playing for almost an hour and 20 minutes, so very, very quickly here, I am going to be done. Because I never want these videos to get too long. I want them to be a reasonable amount of content, partially because my new plan is to rename all of my videos so that it's a little bit easier to search for particular content that you care about. I actually got a guy yesterday who commented on one of my videos, and he was like, hey, really appreciate that you're making these. And the reason he was so appreciative was because he was actually looking for the dialogue when you meet Esther Bright for the first time. And he, like, literally could not find it anywhere. Which surprised me very much, but I was kind of like, well, I'm glad I could help out. Alright. That is going to be it here. It's about 11:15. I would really like to stream for another hour, but alas, that's not going to happen. So I will probably be streaming tomorrow morning for a little while. And I hope to see you then.